black raspberries. It's August 3rd and they're still out. It's just the back end of them now, but they're about 2 weeks behind, so these things should have been finished a few weeks ago. But yeah, last time I picked about a full two quarts, and probably not going to even get a quarter of that this time because most of them are picked. You can see they're pretty much done. This shady spot on the back deck really makes them, for some reason, makes them really big. So they're really quite nice in this spot. Pretty good size for here. This is just one of the small patches. I'll take you out to the large patch where probably 3/4 of them where I pick it from in the front yard. So we'll see you over there. Well, here we are at the big patch. This is this thing was just loaded with berries before, but as you can see, they're pretty much done now. There's a few left, but so far in the backyard and the sides, we've picked about that much. I think there was about 260 berries. Because what else are you going to do when you're picking? And we will see if we can double or triple that amount just from picking this spot. Now, what's on top doesn't necessarily show what's in here. You really have to get underneath, inside, as that's where half of the berries are on top, the other half are buried beneath. Down in here. And you have to get in there carefully to find stuff. And there's one right there, a couple. So let's get our arm protectors on and get in there. So you can either wear long sleeves or do what I've done with taking a sock and cut off the bottom, and it works great for getting your arms in there. Or you could just wear long sleeves. You can also wear gloves and cut the tips of the fingers off, which I did in the past when I had my father's hydro gloves. They work great for that. But let's get into it and see what we can get out of here. Oh, there's a nice one right there. Also helps too with this doohickey, and you can also pull the bush back and expose what's underneath as well. So we will see how much we get on the wrap up. Well, it looks like this bush is pretty much done for this year, other than the odd one left down there. It is spent. I only got 250 berries this time out of here. Last time I got close to 1,000. So it's definitely done for another year. This has probably been the best year, or this particular patch has been in my entire life, I've never seen a patch produce so much berries than this one, which is just crazy. And it just came in wild from just filled in my wife's flower garden, and that's pretty much it. Crazy. We'll see what happens next year. My wife is threatening to pull it all out so she can grow her flowers, but I'll try and convince her otherwise. And there's more coming up there. They seem to be growing on the edges of the yard everywhere throughout the back. The backyard berries are still producing, so they'll be at least another week before they're done. This right here is the damson plum tree, which is doing very well this year. is just loaded with them. I just hope none of the branches break on me from the weight. That's gonna be, been hoping to make some damson wine. I still have a bunch in the freezer that I've pitted that I haven't gotten around to yet, so maybe at a later date we'll see if we can focus on that. Oh, almost forgot. This is the haul for today. Definitely a lot less than what I've picked before, but if you're ever planning on making jam with these things, as you can see, there's a bunch of not overly ripe ones, and if you want to make jam, it's good to pick a bunch of unripe ones because they contain more pectin, and then will help your jam become a little more jammy, as it were. Actually, we're going to head out to the backyard. This will be an additional video, and it's August. We got planting late this year, and the potatoes, I think, are just about ready to see what's in there. I will see you back in the garden.